Hello everybody, welcome back to Turtle Time, and today we've got the new secret lair deck, 20 ways to win. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not actually super sure how I feel about this deck. What is this? 20 ways to win master, okay. When using Feldar, oh, it's all the different ways we can win. Forgot your sunscreen, approach of the second sun. When's using Biovisionary. When's using Feldar Sovereign. Okay, I'm gonna have to look through this later because that is a lot of ways to win. Cool. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this deck, but I wanted a Go Shintai deck, and this is right. So yeah, why not? Why not just pick it up for the cute little printings? And I got some sleeves here. We're gonna sleeve it up as we go. I think his name is Cost the Eyes or something. I don't remember what his name is. Random commander character B from the murders. So we got the deck box, everybody. We got 20 ways to win, numbers, yada yada. Sorry about the band-aid, hurt my thumb. This is a cool little foil life counter though. I like that. And then what do we got here? Some sort of poster, I'm sure. Might have cool info on it about the deck. No, just a little Go Shintai. Little raccoon action. Cool, cool. I like it. Alright. Fold that back up. Now to get into the deck. What do we have here? We'll open that up. So, starting from the top. We'll put that right in the center. And we'll get focused on the center. No, I said focus. Right, there we go. Alright. Open up some sleeves here. Maybe. Big maybe, I guess. What are we doing? There we go. There we go. Get some sleeves open here. So first card we got is the Go Shintai of Life's Origin. That is just the classic gate. Double gate? Wait, why double gate? That doesn't feel like it's... Yeah, I guess it is the poster card. That is substantially thicker. Alright, so poster card, Go Shintai. You live up here. Go Shintai of Life's Origin in the foil. Turn an enchantment from my graveyard to the battlefield. It's really not a bad commander for technically a Wooburg, but a 4-drop green. So then the weird stuff. We got Approach of the Second Sun. That, if you don't know, is a play it, and then if it comes up, or play it, put it in your deck, and when you play it the second time, you win. Pretty cool win con. I'll do this upside down so that they're in order. The Feldar Sovereign. Very cool art on the Feldar Sovereign. If you have more than 40 life at the beginning of your upkeep, you win. That is a really dumb card in Commander. You know, if everybody's ignoring you and you can turn one drop that, then they have to deal with you fast. Happily Ever After. I don't know what this does actually. When this enchantment enters, each player gains 5 life and draws a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 or more colors among permanents you control, and there are 6 or more cards among permanents you control and or cards in graveyard, and your life total is greater than or equal to your starting, you win the... Alright, there's a lot going on to make this happen, but that's not an unreasonable win combo, or win con, I guess. The Triska file, I'm not trying to fully say that. I can't, nah. Nah, but if you got 13 cards in hand at the beginning of upkeep, you win instantly. Really cool way. The Revel in Riches. So this might come out of the deck. I really like that art, and this plays so well into the brand deck I'm building right now, where it's all about creating treasure tokens. As my win cons, I'm running mechanized production. That might be a card. So then we got in the alt art still a Helix Pinnacle. I don't know what Helix Pinnacle does. Shroud. But a tower counter on enchantment. If there are 100 tower counters on this enchantment, I win. Okay. That's never happening, but okay. Maybe a proliferate deck. Simic Ascendancy. So we got put a +1/+1 stay on deck. Put +1/+1 counter on creature I control. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters upon a creature, put growth counter on this. And if it has 20 or more growth, then I win. That's not an impossible win con, I guess. It's not the first one I'd want to go for, but it could be done. So then, into the weird cards, or into the common cards, I should say, we got a Soul Ring. Come on now. Very cool Soul Ring printing there. And the card that does not want to stay on the stack, we got the Maze's End. This enters tapped, and if you have 10 or more gates with different names, you win, which is not that hard, actually. There's a lot of gates. There's a lot of cards that are all card types, or lands that are all card types, so that's gates as well. So we got Monologue Tax. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell, create a treasure token. That might need to go in the Brea deck as well, actually. I didn't know that thing even existed. We got the Pariah in the Dragon Ball Z armor, and tell me it's not. That is OG DBZ armor, if I've ever seen some. Enchant creature, all damage would be dealt to that creature instead. Well, that would be dealt to you, anyway. Test of Endurance. If you... Beginning of upkeep, if you have 50 or more life, you win the game. Alright. A little hard to make happen, but not impossible. There's that mechanized production. Enchant an artifact. Make a copy of it at your upkeep. And if you have 8 or more, 8 or more of the same artifact, you win. But it says nothing about it being a token, right? So that could just be my treasure token. Make 8 treasure tokens, win the game. It's actually stupid. And just, wow, this deck is kind of juiced, I gotta admit. A Mystic Remora in here. Because what's better than a Ristic Study? A 1-cost Ristic Study. I mean, the cumulative upkeep of 1 isn't great, right? But meh, you know? I'm really having a hard time not just gutting this deck, because this deck is so good. Enchant creature, gets +1/+1, Death Touch, and is goated. I mean, so good in an Ariette, the Beguiler deck, right? Liliana's Contract. When this enchantment enters, you draw 4 cards and lose 4 life. Beginning of upkeep, if you control 4 or more demons with different names, win the game. Okay, that's a pretty cool way to win the game as well. I doubt there's enough demons in this deck to make that happen, though. Is this a win the game card? Then you win the game if you control a creature with power 20 or greater and you get +1/+1 counters. That's fine. Nothing special, but fine. Ariok Champion, Human Cleric, protection from black and red, and you gain life. Okay. What about the demons? I have a win via demons card. I haven't seen a demon. Austere Command, not a terrible card. I'd rather have a Farewell, but I will settle for an Austere Command any day. Clever Concealment, we got Convoke any number of target non-land permanents I control phase out. That's pretty good. Eternal Wanderer, phenomenal Planeswalker, actually. Work says, is this one that can be a board wipe? Exile 1 target creature. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is. So you each pick 1 creature, or you pick 1 creature for each player, and then the rest go bye-bye. Pretty good. Halo Fountain, another way to win the game. Not terrible. We got Heliod Suncrowned. That's perfectly fine. Makes sense. Heliod's Intervention. Okay. Mangara the Diplomat. I've never seen this card. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking and you or a planeswalker you control, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell, draw a card. Okay. It's pretty good for a draw card. Shalia, Voice of Plenty. Planeswalkers of Hexproof. Fine. Sun-Scorched Region. Dragon. Fine. Now, Sun Titan. Interesting. It really gave us the worst of the Titans, huh? I mean, it's, bring back a 3-drop from the battlefield. That's not terrible, but it's not great. Tragic Arrogance. What do you do? For each player, choose from among those permanents that player controls an artifact, creature, enchantment, and planeswalker, and they sacrifice everything else. So they get to keep 1 of every card type, and you get rid of the rest. Okay. Drown in Dreams, not terrible. You get to draw, or they get to mill, or somebody mills and somebody draws anyway. Rite of Replication. Create a token that's a copy of target creature. If the spell was kicked, create 5 tokens instead. That's cool. They did put a 20 toad in here. All right. If you get 20 cards in your hand, 20 or more, and this thing swings, or if it has 20 +1/+1 counters, you win the game. Not a bad card. Not a phenomenal card, but not a bad card. What are you? What? Aetherborn Vampire. Whenever a creature your opponent controls dies, but +1/+1, sacrifice another creature, it gains indestructible. Okay. That could be worse. Hellkite Tyrant, another dragon in here. Perfectly good dragon. Single changeling so far, but yeah, that is a demon for that demon wing con, I guess. Not a great one, but it is. Augur of Autumn. May play lands from the top of my library and look at my library. Not a bad card. Oh, they doubled up on the play from the top of your library. No way. Dryad. Oh, no, wait, this isn't from the top of the library. It's just an extra land. And all lands are all land types. Yeah. This is a juiced deck for, like... The overall of this deck is shit. Like, I couldn't walk into CEDH with this. But there's a lot of CEDH staples in this, which is pretty cool. Forgotten Ancient. Don't know what you do. Not really worried about random creature. Sanctum Weaver. Add... Oh, that's actually a cracked card. Add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of enchantments I control. Alright. That's cool. Oh shit, it has a Seaborn Muse. I didn't know that. Okay. Untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. Our untap step, brother. The Communist is strong with that card, I'll tell you that for free. Tireless Tracker. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a +1/+1 counter. Not terrible. Eerie Ultimatum. What do you do? Turn any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battle. Oh. Okay, that's just actually super cracked in Commander. Okay. Cool. Feyburrow Elder gets +1/+1s and can make mana. Fine. Perfectly fine. Kainos Intero of Melites. What do you do? 4-drop. Beginning of end step. Draw a card. Player may put land from his or her hand onto the battlefield. Each opponent who didn't draws cards. So group hug, in other words. Fine, I guess. Sphinx's Revelation. Gain some life and draw some cards. Fine. See, it's just some weird... And then I knew the Supreme Verdict was coming right behind it. Yep. So, what is that? 3 board wipes so far. There's a Chromatic Lantern. That's really good for the mana fixing. Hangerback Walker. What are you... Okay. Random XX creature. Okay, so there it is. The Maskwood Nexus. All creatures you control are every creature type. So that's how you get the Liliana win. So the only way to get the Liliana win is to load your battlefield with cards, drop that, and then drop the Liliana, or opposite order. That's not great, man. I mean, that's not terrible. I shouldn't say that's terrible, but it's not great. Also, I'm opening the second pack of sleeves. Does that mean I'm already at 50 cards? Or at 50 cards and I'm hitting lands? Like, there's no way there's like 50 lands, right? Alright, well, we got Baldur's Gate. Not terrible. Bountiful Promenade. Fine. Wait. Oh, actually, that's insane. The 2 or more opponents from... Okay. Brushland. Wow. This deck is cracked. This is insane. Exotic Orchard. Yup. Homeward Path. Phenomenal card. We got Overgrown Farmland. Fine. Plaza of Harmony. Wait, what is this? Plaza of Harmony. When it enters, if you control 2 or more gates, gain 3 life. Add 1 mana of any type that a gate could produce. Okay, so they're really leaning into the gates. That's fine. The Reflecting Pool. Perfectly cool. Wooded Bastion. Okay. The World Tree. Hey, that's a very cool card to have in here. Alright, so it's not all lands from here. Good. Dark Steel Mutation. Perfectly excellent. Aura. Ghostly Prison. Creatures can't attack you. Oh, yes, alright. Can't attack me unless they pay 2 for everyone. Shiny Impetus. What do you do? Enchant creature, it gets +2/+2 and is goaded. Whenever it attacks, you create a treasure token. Okay. That's, man, there is a lot of cards in here that play well in a Brea deck, I have to say. Fertile Ground. Enchant land. Whenever it's tapped for mana, it adds an additional mana of that color. Cool. Lignify. I think people are sleeping on Lignify, actually. We got Kindred Enchantment, so it's 2 types for if you're playing like Tarmogoyfs. And yeah, it shuts down ability creatures very, very handily without destroying them, so they're not coming back immediately. Trace of Abundance. Trace of Abundance. Enchant land. Enchanted land has Shroud. Whenever Enchanted land is tapped, its controller adds an additional 1 mana. That's crazy. Okay. Alseed of Life's Bounty. Lifelink. Sacrifice target creature enchantment you control against protection of color of my choice. Okay. That's not bad by any means. A little protection. We got the crib swap. Not bad. Exile the creature. Its controller creates a colorless shapeshifter. Not bad at all. Soul's Attendant. Whenever another creature enters, I gain 1 life. Pretty okay. Morbid Opportunist. Whenever a creature dies, I get a treasure token. Oh, it's to draw a card. Excuse me, I'm thinking Pitiless Plunder. So draw a card when creature dies, once per turn. Certitious Root. So this one, up to 2 basic lands or gates. Put them onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Very good ramp card for this deck, especially with the gates. What are you? What is this? Biovisionary. At the beginning of the end step, if you control 4 or more creatures named Biovisionary, you win the game. Why is this? There's like 2 cloning cards in this whole deck, and they want you to win with a Biovisionary? No, that's mental. That's actually insane. Alright. We got Arcane Signet, as expected. Excellent. Lightning Greaves. Alright, back to the lands. So, Azorius Guildgates. Fine. Black Dragon Gate. Perfectly fine. Does this come in tapped? He has enters tapped. That's lame. Enters tapped and makes 1 black. Boros Guildgate. Citadel, so the white gate. Okay. The red gate. Equally fine. Command Tower. Hey, Darksteel Citadel. That's actually great. I somehow don't have, and that's my only copy of Darksteel Citadel. Bought so many boxes, so many random collections. The only one I've got. Forbidden Orchard. I don't know why I want to give away spirit creatures, but that's fine. Gateway Plaza. Got another gate here. Golgari Guild Gate. Gond Gate. What is a Gond Gate? It can create any mana that another gate could produce. Alright, they really leaned into the Guild Gates. That's your primary win con, it would seem. Heap Gate. Creates a treasure token. Hey, that's actually not... Wait, this one doesn't even come in tapped. What? Tap an untapped gate I control to create a treasure token, which... No, it couldn't be this. But it has 1 mana event, so it's mana fixing. And theoretically, it could make me gates. Okay, no more treasure tokens. So we got an Is It Guild Gate. We got the Manor Gate. Orzhov Guild Gate. Path of Ancestry. The Rakdos Guild Gate. Almost out of cards here. A Sea Gate. Selesnya Guild Gate. Simic Guild Gate. I'm about to be completely out of sleeves. How is it possible that I'm out of sleeves? Thornglint Gate. Thornglint Bridge, excuse me. Tapped, indestructible. I have 2 sleeves, and these usually come with extras. What is going... Okay, there's my last 2. That's fine. So what's the bonus card? Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we have 2 basic lands in this whole deck from what I can gather. Maybe I missed a couple, but 2 basic lands in the entire deck. So there is a bonus card in the back there. I can see that. So let's find out. We have a Shrine token. Another Shrine. Are these double-sided? Nope. Shrine token. Spirit token. Oh, I love that Spirit token. Spirit token. Thopter token. Thopter token. Treasure token. Treasure token. Treasure token. Samurai token. Samurai token. Another Spirit. And what is this? Enduring Idea. What are you? Wait, why does it say epic? What the hell does epic mean? It's not part... What? I've never heard of that before. Search your library for an enchantment card, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. Epic. I'm not cheating, I'm just adding new rules. Alright, somebody needs to explain to me what any of what's going on with that card means, because I am lost. Otherwise, though, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Yeah, this deck is crazy, actually. I'm going to keep it as is for the time being. If I ever do anything to it, it'll definitely be that Revel and Rich is coming out. And I need to buy a monologue tax. Monologue tax is just too good in a deck where I'm running treasure as the go-to, as I am with the Brea. There'll be a video on the Brea, you guys will see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Have a wonderful day.